Greetings traders, this is Mohan here from the Day Traders Action, and I'm going to be doing a demonstration tape today on futures trading in the Day Traders Action room and how we set up the charts and everything like that. It's very easy to learn. When you join the room, the first thing you're going to do is watch for 2 days and just write down the trades that I do, get real used to how we operate the room and all the different lingo and things like that. Then, after that, start trading on your simulator for 1 week. After you've been trading on the simulator for 1 week, that'll give you a total of approximately 7 or 8 sessions of watching how we trade in the room. You'll see a lot of trading examples, and that way you'll be really up to speed. Now, if you need to trade on your simulator for another few days or a week or whatever, don't worry, that's fine. That's still part of the training. The idea is just like if you're going to run a marathon race, you don't sit around and eat potato chips on the couch before the race. Oh, I got to go in the race tomorrow. No, you go in the gym every day for 5-6 hours and you get all your muscles tight and you work with a trainer, get everything, make sure you're not going to have any injuries or anything. And that's how you train. So similarly, to learn how to trade in our room, you're going to go on the simulator and trade and practice with my exact signals that I'll call out live. Read the risk disclosure statement. Realize that futures trading is risky and only risk capital should be used for trading. Okay, so getting back to the briefing here now, the training video. It's going to be about 10 minutes. It's not going to be long at all. I just want to show you how we look to get in the markets right now. Now, for example, let's try a trade on the short side. It's just a sample. I'm not necessarily expecting to be right or wrong in the markets. But for example, let's go ahead and go short here at the market. 81.75, 82.82 quarter, 83. What I did was call out 3 ticks there. And so now I'm looking for a move down, about 8 or 9 points. So that'd be down to around 72. Let's put it 73. So all I'm doing is grabbing the bracket here, clicking and pulling it to the target area that I want. You see what I mean? So we had an average short price there of around 82 points. I'm watching for them to come down. Now, this is what's called an institutional level line here. Decisions will be made there. If they break under that, we should probably hit our target. Let's go ahead and get out of this thing on a move just under 74. Probably should have said that a second ago, but this is not meant to be an exact trade or anything. I'm just giving you an example. It just happens to be going our way. So let's see if we can break them down under 74.
Order
Remember,
filled.
see that lattice instruction? I said get out at 74. So when I change the limit, it actually went to 350 on that first run, but when I changed it, get out at 74 or lower, you notice how I hit the close button. So on your trade, this is NinjaTrader right here, but if you're using another different platform, you want to become very expert in your trading platform, whether you're using a chart trader or a DOM. This is a chart trader example. Glad we got out of that one, didn't we? So again, it was just an example. It just happened to make us 8 points on that trade, 82 and out at 90 or short at 82, out at 74. Now 8 points, to give you an example, 8 points times 20 bucks is 160 bucks minus, we use $4.50 all in round turn commission for the deal. So we'll just round that up to $5 to keep the math simple. 155, and in our room we base all of our trades on our model account, which is times 4 contracts. That's $620 paycheck on that hypothetical move there that I put on the simulator, just to give you an idea of how we trade in the room. It just happened to go my way. I really didn't know where it was going to go. It wouldn't have mattered, because if it ran up or ran up a few points, I can just click and exit and do another one, which I'm going to do now. The reason I'm doing this is I want you to see mainly the speed of when we put on a trade. I'm going to call out 2 or 3 trades, and I'm going to give us the fairest price we can. It may be a little different from yours because this is futures trading on the mini NASDAQ. It's very fast market. So you just need to understand that. This is very easy to learn. It's just like if you apply for a job in the home office in New York and you're in, say, Idaho or somewhere, and there's 40 other brilliant applicants and somehow you get picked. The boss gives you a call and he says, "Okay, Johnson, we want you out here in New York in 3 days to start training. We're hiring you. You're in, buddy. Out of 40 people, I picked you. I think you're going to do a fantastic job." And you go, "Huh? What? Oh, I can't come to New York right now. I'm busy. I got to go up, you know, for my wife's birthday. We're going to the lake for a couple of days. But how about after that?" Well, what's he going to say when you say something like that? He goes, "Sorry, I'm going to find the next candidate. You're obviously a wimp and you're not qualified to do this." So in futures trading, it's the same thing. When people join our room, you need to understand that you're starting a job where you can make up to $1,000 a day on the 4 contracts. I'm going to help you and train you how to get up to that 4 contract level. But this is not some click a few buttons and it's all supposed to be real easy and you're going to make $1,000. You're going to have to step up and learn how to trade with me, and then also go ahead and put on work your way up to 4 contracts. Now, when you do that by giving you a series of trades, for example, we just made on that one, on one contract, we made what was $155. So after your week on the simulator, you're going to get in the regular trading with 1 contract on your trade platform that you have. That, as I reminded you earlier, remember now you're a complete expert on how to operate in that platform. So you go in there, now you made $155. So what you want to do is trade with my signals until you get up to $2,500 to $3,000, then add a second contract. In other words, we're going to be building capital internally from my trade signals. So depending on how things go over the next week or 2, you should be able to build up to near that level. Then add a second contract. The second build up to $2,500 to $3,000 will come twice as fast because you're now trading 2 contracts. It'll give your nervous system and everything a chance to get used to trading the 2 contracts. As you move towards, as you build up on the 2, you get to another $2,500, $3,000. Don't take any withdrawals just yet. This is long-term business. We're only looking for members who want to stay in the long term and learn this process. Trade with 2 contracts, get up to another $2,500, $3,000, add a third contract. And that next to $3,000 is going to come really, $2,500 to $3,000 is going to come really quick. So now go in there and trade with 3 contracts. Adjust yourself neurologically. Now you're trading 3 contacts, trading my exact signals. And then you get to the 4th contract. Now stick with 4. Plan on sticking with that for a long time, almost as a career move. Just like the guy who called you from New York, he's hired you. It's $100,000 a year to start. He needs you in New York. You fly out there, you start the training program, which lasts weeks. You're learning so much, it's making your head spin. Sure, along the way, you're going to go, whoa, 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 this is complex. But obviously, you've been in that business before. Otherwise, he wouldn't have hired you. Same thing. We're hiring people to join our room at a very incredibly low cost. We're the #1 trading room for futures day trading in the industry that I know of, or my hundreds of subscribers over the years, thousands that I've asked to look for anything else better than ours or that makes more money than ours, is that simpler to use, and they've all reported back and there wasn't anything. So I assume that's the situation we're in. So because of that, I'm still at the lowest price per month in the industry, and our trade signals based on 4 contracts normally make 3 to 5 times the monthly cost, which is $149 a month, 3 to 5 times that every day. So you're making 3 times the subscription cost to 5 times the subscription. That's, in other words, like $400 or $500 to $1,000. $700 for the room. 5 times 149, whatever that is, $700 every day. So we're more than paying for the room. Our room is less than free. That's right. So that's a good deal. When you don't pay anything, it's free. If you get money back beyond what you paid, it's more than free. Does that make sense? You're supposed to be a mathematician. To be a trader, you have some experience working with math. You don't have to be a PhD. You just have to know how to count, you know. But you get the idea. Surprisingly, some people can't seem to understand that. And they worry about, oh, $149 a month. They don't belong in the futures business, and they don't belong in the day traders action room especially. Anyway, we're going to go ahead now, and I'm going to do a few more samples. Now, again, I want to remind you, absolutely none of these signals that I'm doing, they're just random. They're not meant to be winners or losers. I'm not doing it for that purpose. I'm just trying to get focused on your entry and exit. Now, when I'm given these signals, I'll be trading on my trading charts on another screen. I'll be calling them out live. Go short at the market, and I'll show you again how we do that. And I'll call out 2 or 3 ticks, and I'll say, here's what your average price should be. And in my 7 years almost of running the room, I've never had anybody complain that our price that we used for the entry is in any way unfair. No one is. I've not had one single complaint, so I must be doing something right. It's because there's always somebody's going to bitch and moan about something, right? Well, nobody's done that, and you'd think that's one thing they'd really, you know, squabble over, but nobody has. So I'm doing a good job with that. You saw in that sample trade on the first one, the exit, I said 80, get them out at 73. We're short at 82, and I said move it to 84. Well, I'll tell you in another video how I knew to do that, but there's a reason for that. And you can see they never went back under 84 after they tapped it and we got out, and they shot up. You can see on the chart here, where was this first one here, was 73 quarter. Well, they shot back up to 78, but then they did come down and blast through it. I wasn't paying attention. I was running this video so we can get you trained. Anyway, so let's try another one. Let's try another, let's see what we got here. I don't know where it's going to go. Let's try another short. But all we're doing is trying to work on the opening. I'm going to do about 3 or 4 rapid fire ones in a row, and then we'll be done with the training tape here. So say we're going to go short. Now again, I'm not going to have this chart trader up there. It's just for you to see now. You got your own charts. You put the brackets on. I recommend you put 20 points on each side, and then you can move the brackets, but leave a wide 20-point stop for these trades. Don't worry, I'm going to get us out if it starts pushing too much against us. Usually I work a mental stop around 10 to 12 points. It's not a big deal. I can get the money back. Whenever we have losses, I keep trading and I get the money back 90% of the time. Don't worry about losses. Just get in the futures business with us, learn how to trade, follow my exact training, and you'll be successful. I believe you will. Can't guarantee it. That's up to you. You're your own guarantee. So say we're going to go short here. And I say, okay, stay ready and let's go short at the market. 98.75, 5,000 even, 5,000 quarter, 501. Right when I got in there, 98.75. And then they got goosed up higher here. So whatever, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I wasn't trying to be right in the market, but I'm just giving you an idea. Let's do another one. Let's say I'm going to go long just to change the opposite side. It really doesn't matter. I'm just trying to work on the entries with you. So say we go long and I say, okay, go long at the market. 5,000, 499.75, 98 quarter, 99, 99.50. So our average price, exactly when I clicked it, was 5,001. And I'll usually say something like, therefore, our goal is 5,010 or whatever. I got to use the 5 because we're at a even handle up there. And we're usually just using the last 4 digits. Let me close that out. and you always have your close button. You can just get right out of the market. Let's reverse this and go short here again, just for a test. So go ahead, say I'm going to get ready. I go, okay, everybody, I think I see a short trade coming up here. Let's go ahead and go short at the market. 94 quarter, 94.75, 94.50. I'll say, so our average price should be 94.50. I'll say, let's look for a 10-point move down to 83.50. Let's make it 84. So move your limit. Do you see all I'm doing is I'm clicking and holding the cursor down, letting up, and I get it right to 84. Then I click again, and that puts in the bracket. I've lifted up the bracket. It's the quickest way to make a limit order. And that got filled there at 84. So on that specific trade, we got short at 90. I forgot the amount. 94 and 94. I said we're going to look for a move down to 84, and they went down to 83.75. Well, another part of the trading business, that's your partner there. He's called Dr. Murphy. This is a joke. I'm telling you a joke right now. Don't be too serious. Dr. Murphy, he's the one who invented what's called Murphy's Law. You've heard of that before. I'm joking. There is no Dr. Murphy, but I call him Dr. Murphy because he shows up in the futures markets all the time, and especially in the day traders action room. Usually in our favor, but not always. Sometimes, you have a stop, it'll go right to your stop, take it out by a tick and go back the way you want it to go. In fact, it'll move beyond what you even expected, and that's just Murphy's Law. You just saw an example of Dr. Murphy showing up there. I said 94 or 84 to get out, and they ticked to 83.75. Took out the trade on a big smash right here. And that's it. So you can see that trade lasted about, I'm guessing, 15 to 20 seconds. So that's the nature of the beast in the day traders action room. It's just the way the markets are. It's not a big deal. You'll get used to it as a member of our room. But isn't it worth it to get used to that? Have you build up capital internally by trading with my signals and getting you up to 4 contracts? Now that trade, for example, for 10 points or whatever it is, 10 times $20 is $200 minus $5 for commission, $4.50 rounded up, 195 times 4. Always we base it in the room on our 4 contract model. It's $780. You just saw that. The trade lasted about 20 seconds, I think, and we made on 4 contracts, have commission on that. If it was a live trade in the room and we took it, our many members are anxiously waiting for me to give signals like that, and we would have made $780 in cash on that trade. So that completes our tutorial here today on how to trade the day traders action room. I could keep doing these all day long. You can do them at home, but just click, put on NASDAQ, put on your chart, put it on simulator, and pick an entry anywhere and just say go long at the market and go. And you'll see the prices are going to fly 2 to 3 to 4 ticks, sometimes 2 to 3 points around your entry. But I'm going to give us the exact entry where most of the room members should have at least been able to get in. It's not a big deal. It's part of the fun of trading. It's part of what we do. Been doing it a long time. We've had over 2.5 years of all winning months. As I make this video, we're on our 12th winning day in a row. My record was 85 winning days in a row back in last few months of 2017. The following year, in the last few months of 2018, what's the last quarter? I don't know. I guess it's Santa Claus or something. 58 winning days in a row. winning days in a row as a record and beating your record and all that's just all child's play. It's absolutely irrelevant to making money in the futures. But I like to tell people that because frankly, it is almost mathematically impossible to have 85 winning days in a row trading the futures markets, or 58, or even the current one we're on now as of 8/1/2021 of 12 winning days in a row. Almost mathematically impossible because the markets fly over the place, all over the place. So I'm just trying to give you an example of my 34 years of experience, how you can benefit. If you're a futures traders now, you want to join a room, that's great. We're not really looking for new people to join who haven't traded futures before, or looky-loos who see my ads and get all worked up. Oh, I'm going to make $700 a day. No, you're not. You have to be a futures trader with an open futures traders account to join our room. That's one of the requirements. So do that unless you're completely serious about trading and you have some experience day trading stocks or options or stuff like that, maybe, but mostly futures is a whole different world. So that's who we're looking for to join our room and make, with this training, I will help you learn how to make up to $200,000 a year trading in the futures with us. So thanks for joining with us today. Just remember, futures trading is risky. Only risk capital should be used for trading. I only want members who are experienced in futures, who have been at it for a while, may be frustrated. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired of losing or breaking even. And we offer help here for that. So I sure look forward to meeting you and having you join the room and having some fun making some money with us. I'll see you in the Day Traders Action Room. I'll see you in the action. And thanks again for watching this video today on the tutorial.